All right, so real quick, so I decided to get smart and not put them on a dang 30 to start with. But there's the other thing, like a couple guys I watch, they talk about warming the dog up, right? So generally speaking, all right, take come, yeah, good boy. Good job. So that's probably 90 feet. Good. Okay. So up until the last few days, I haven't needed to play with him first, right? So pretty generally, I would let him run around, and he'd run it off a little bit by himself, but he'd always kind of stick around. Well, now I think he's gotten into cat food back there, thanks to Waylon, and then he likes those little tree berries or whatever they are over there. So he's been practicing taking off over there. So I got smart and put the longer line on him, right? And so I kind of thought I'd just always gotten lucky, because it's been maybe 3 or 4 minutes that he kind of runs around on his own, and we can get right to work. But the last few times, he's been like, yeah, I don't want to do that shit. And I think he's gotten into that. Oh yeah.
What's up, baby boy?
Right. Here we go. Say, come. Boom, pressure. Come on, buddy. Yeah, come on, buddy. Nope. Nope. Come on. How you doing, man? Right, so right here. Tank, come. There you go. Good job. So that's a good big distraction, right? And he's fun. He's a cool guy. So he start running, so the dog's gonna run, right? The dog's gonna chase him. So you recall him off of that, and then you add pressure, right? Now, what's the chance he heard the recall? Maybe not real good, because he was also making a lot of noise. Now this is an aspect I don't know. I haven't been taught it. I haven't seen it. Okay. Take up. That was too much. There you go. Good boy. I thought I had more leash freedom. Oh, I didn't release him, right? You see that? So, anyways, there's a point where way more advanced people, they have people tell the dog to do stuff, and the dog won't do it. That doesn't mean the dog's not trained to do it, and it's probably for specific jobs, right? Probably like service dogs and all that stuff, right? They're not, and police dogs, they're not supposed to listen to what everybody else says, right? You got a protection dog or an attack dog, right? That when it's going after something, if that person tells it to sit or lay down, that's not good, right? If you have sent them to do that. So what are the specific jobs? I don't know. It doesn't matter. But what I was trying to get to is they work on that, right? They have the other people do stuff and make a noise, and the dog has to listen to your voice through all that noise. How do you think that happens? It happens through pressure, right? So anyways, the point was, with as far away as he is, even with as loud as I am, that guy's pretty loud, right? So maybe I might have needed to be louder, but that's where stuff like your e-collar comes in, and your leash, right? So if he was on the e-collar, you could just boom, and he's gonna come back. And I have found that they're doing it because they're scared of getting buzzed, is just so disingenuous, right? Now, is that the case sometimes? Yeah, probably sometimes. Give me that. Probably sometimes, but not if it's done right. Right? Good. And not if it's done by most people that do it. Most trainers that do it, they don't They don't do it just to zap the crap out of dogs. It's just a bunch of propaganda and bull jive. Out. Good. Down. Good. Yes. Oh, very nice. Very nice. So if you remember, nobody watches my stuff repeatedly, I don't think. But a couple of months ago, I was like, why can't I get him to do this? Why can't I? And look, that's pretty good, dude. Sure, I've now had him 4 months. Should it have taken that long to get that good? Should it be better by this time? Maybe. Have I put in the time to get it better? Sort of, right? So what do I expect? Not a lot. Ready? Out. Heel. Good. Ooh, there you go. He fixed himself. Yes. Oh, he wasn't looking at me, dang it. He was looking in between. Come on, get it. Get it. Yeah, get it, boy. Oh, get it, boy. Get it. Ready? Out. Yes. Ha ha, good boy. Right? Yes, with movement. Right? So notice the difference. Out. Good. Yes. He looked at me and I gave him movement. So sometimes I'm doing the yes just for him letting go. Because the theory is the people that do it and are really good at this, they do it because it gets them to where they want to let go faster. Oh, look how strong you are. Right? So a little warm up. You do one or two things. You know he's gonna do it. Now this comes from competition guy, right? You warm up, and I'm not a competition guy. I don't care about being that precise and pretty and fast and all that crap. I mean, it's cool looking, and those people have the discipline and desire to do that. I don't have the discipline or the desire to do that. Therefore, we don't. We do pretty good, I think. So before I went on that tangent, give me that. Very nice. Where was I going? I think I brought up a couple things that I didn't finish my conversation, which is my habit, man. That's my MO. Deal with it, dude. I don't know, man. I think people need to leave each other alone. Quit lying. Don't believe the hype. Right? Let's see. Take cup. Yeah, come on, buddy! My hand in my pocket too soon. Good job. About 6 pieces of food. Okay. And this is what I decided the other day that I was messing up. Although I was trying to recall him from the toy a few times, I wasn't going to do it just the one time. Is when the toy's out there, you recall him and he looks, you want to do your yes and let him go get it. And I think my thinking the other day, if I was thinking, was that I was doing okay because I wanted to use that toy for multiple tries, right? Take cup. So I release the pressure. This is 100 foot. Good boy, very nice. I should be doing my hand target, right? And my come, I guess I could do a stand, right? Good boy. I can do a stand for it now. Okay, right, so when I do the recall games, what happened is it ended up becoming a sit. So if you're gonna require that sit there and wait for it. So I'm trying to figure out in the big picture, am I really gonna require a sit? I don't care about it as long as they're there, right? So what I should have done I think I'm going to drop that sit. It kind of had become the habit, and I didn't really care about it. So then I started waiting for it. So like I was right there. And so now there's a lot of stuff I'm kind of wishy-washy on, because in the big picture, do I care about him coming and sitting next to me? I don't, as long as he's standing there, right? You're a good doggy. Are you going to grow up to be a good doggy? Huh? You going to grow up to be a good doggy? You going to grow up to be a good doggy? Are you ready to work? Right. So, I think we're run down a little bit, right? As in, energy's down to now he can probably think and pay attention better. That's one of the first things I started to say that I don't think I ever finished. So, as a puppy, I usually tell people, hey man, you got to play with your puppy. You got to get that energy down. For him, he never needed that yet, and it seems like here lately, we're kind of close to that. We're right around that 6-month period, and the last week or so, it's been seeming that he needs to run first, right? So it's interesting to me that for 3 or 4 months, man, we could come out and get straight to work, and he was cool with it. And now it's like, yeah, so maybe is the food starting to lose value now, right? As in, it's not as important. He's still working for it and he's still motivated by it, but it's not as important as the play is, right? So that gets into the if and when food loses its value, right? And what does it lose its value to, right? Will it lose its value to like the people walking away? Like I do the whole redirection to food thing. I think it's lost its value to, it seems like it has now lost its value to play, right? Which is okay, I'm fine. I do want him to stay being able to do food and play in a single little 5-10 minute session. Whereas it used to be, I don't care, if you prefer the toys, hey, let's do the toys and forget food. Because that's a lot of times, that's what we think about, right? Is we want to get away from the food, right? I don't care. I always carry food. I always have hot dogs. I shouldn't say always. In the afternoon, I almost never do. With him, I do. With him, I still have food. So when we come out here and we do our recalls, and even with like the dogs walking by in the afternoons, I've been able to he'll be excited going that way, and I'll be able to call him back, and the food is doing good, right? I do food and affection. So, anyways, I think I babbled enough on this one. Let's go to our obstacle course. Oh my God, 13 minutes? Yeah, I did babble a little bit too much.